Oh, the torturing device. I forgot to pick. I skip things. I realize that very often.
You do.
Master switch on. Start. Clear.
Okay, Ashley. Yep. Hear me? And OBS 150.
Okay, VCDI, what's after VCDI? Stop skipping things.
VCDI half up and OBS.
Nope, what is that right there? Is that OBS?
RV95.
Out of view.
So V flag out of view.
Okay, V flag out of view.
So there's no flags here.
Okay. Delta Juliet, plan, and 8 is.
Paine Field Airport information, Quebec 2153 Zulu, wind 320 at 5, visibility 10, few clouds at 9,000, temperature 20, dew point 13, altimeter 2990, visual approach in use, arriving and departing, runway 16 left and runway 16 right. Just air mission, taxiway Foxtrot between taxiway Foxtrot.
So before I call them, I already have my craft acronym, and I'm going to put what I expect. If they give me something else, then I'll just cross it out and write it in. So I expect to be clear to Paine via the Paine 6 departure, and then as filed, so I put AF for as filed. I expect that they're going to clear us for 2,000, even though we filed for 3. And we already know that the departure frequency is 128.5. I don't know what squawk code they're going to give me. Alright. So I'll call them. Paine clearance, Cessna 7380 Echo, ready to copy IFR to Paine. Paine clearance, Cessna 7380 Echo, ready to copy IFR to Paine.
Can we talk to ground and tell them?
November 7380 Echo, Paine clearance.
Paine ground, this is 7380 Echo, we weren't picking you up on Paine clearance.
There's 7380 Echo, Roger, how do you hear now?
We're getting you out of 5.
There's 7380 Echo, Roger, just remain this 60, cleared to the Paine Field Airport via Paine 6 departure, then as filed, maintain 2000, departure frequency 128.5, squawk 4602.
Clear to the Paine Airport via the Paine 6 departure, then as filed. Climb maintain 2000, departure frequency 128.5, squawk 4602. Will advise ground and tower IFR Cessna 7380 Echo.
7380 Echo, read back correct, thanks.
Okay, so
Paine ground,
that was easy.
278 Charlie Alpha, information Quebec at Rainier, requesting
hold on.
southeastbound.
What's the rest of our checklist?
Okay.
No, 278 Charlie Alpha, Paine ground, runway 16 left, taxi via Golf.
Okay.
Okay.
My brakes work. Gear controls.
Micros?
Gear controls.
Micros. Okay, they work. Gear controls.
My controls.
Gear controls. Paine ground, Cessna 7380 Echo at Regal, ready to taxi for IFR departure with Quebec.
There's 7380 Echo, Paine ground, you on 16 left or right?
16 right, 80 Echo.
There's 7380 Echo, runway 16 right at Alpha 4, taxi via Charlie Alpha.
16 right, Alpha 4, Charlie Alpha, 80 Echo.
Charlie Alpha. 30, right?
Oh?
King Air 350.
Oh.
I'm not wrong. Okay, so we have the wind coming from there, so can I put here?
So you'll have to just swing out and point in the direction that we're departing.
Okay, but the wind comes from 320. That's why. Okay. Okay. So now, ready.
All right.
November 97 Alpha Tango, can you also accept the short approach?
97 Alpha Tango, correct.
November 97 Alpha Tango, make short approach number 2 behind traffic, short final runway 16 right, clear, touch and go.
Clear traffic to go, 16 right, 97 Alpha Tango.
Tower, Cessna 7380 Echo, holding short 16 right, Alpha 4, ready for IFR departure.
November 7380 Echo, Paine Tower, stand by for traffic landing.
80 Echo. It's a slight tailwind, that's why they gave us Alpha 4, so now we have 5,000 feet of runway.
Better. Professional pilot, what you're expecting from me? Professional.
I expect nothing less.
Good.
Alright.
Cessna 7380 Echo, traffic departing is in the pattern. Runway 16 right at Alpha 4, clear for takeoff.
16 right, Alpha 4, clear for takeoff, 7380 Echo.
Attention all aircraft, wind 2704. November 29 Victor, number 1, runway 16 right, clear, touch and go.
16 right, number 1, clear touch and go, 29 Victor.
Clear. Like. Line. Grooved. $76.
Flight controls?
Show controls.
Flight controls.
97 Alpha Tango, number 2, following traffic steady here, going 16 right, clear, touch and go.
Clear traffic to go, 97 Alpha right, 97 Alpha Tango.
Cessna 80 Echo, contact set departure 128.5.
Scale departure 128.5, 80 Echo. Air controls.
Shell departure, Cessna 5254 Whiskey is with you at 1000, climbing 3.
Scale departure, Cessna 7380 Echo, 1400, climbing 2000, Paine 6 departure.
Delta 82 Echo, departure radar contact on maintain 2000.
I maintain 2000, 80 Echo.
Delta 82 Echo, turn right heading 250.
Right, 250, 80 Echo.
00 Juliet Romeo, turn right heading 070. Turn right, miss the heading, 370 Juliet Romeo. Heading 070. 070, 370 Juliet Romeo. Alaska 1451, turn right heading 030.
Right heading 030, Alaska 1451.
We're really slow. Go to 2,400 RPM and adjust your pitch.
7382 Echo, say request.
Requesting RNAV Yankee 16 right in a Paine, missed approach 80 Echo.
82 Echo, right.
Okay,
heading 250, 370
he hasn't cleared us for the approach yet, but I'm going to assume that they're giving us RNAV Yankee 16 right. So I'm going to brief the approach. And when you're briefing the approach in real life, you're basically using it as a checklist. So we're expecting RNAV Yankee 16 right into Paine Field International. We already have the ATIS. We're already talking to Seattle approach at 128. Right, 340, 80 Echo. We've already got our Paine Tower frequency 132.905 in the standby of COM 1, and we also have ground in our COM 2. Our final approach course is 163.
3000 still established.
Our final approach fix is I-type, which we expect to cross at 2000. We'll be using LPV minimums for our decision at 770. So that number you need to have memorized. Always remember your decision altitude or your minimum decision altitude. Our missed approach procedure is to climb to 1,100, then climbing right turn at 2,000. Direct to Seppo and hold. Flight control.
Turn left. Good day, Alaska 14.
Remember, our cruise setting is 2,400. And we're just in cruise right now.
Okay, so, your report?
Flight controls.
Continue on the approach.
We expect vectors to final. We're at 2,000 currently, so I expect that we'll be vectored between IWalk and I-type at 2,000, cross I-type at 2,000, and descend to 770 until our missed approach point, which is runway 16 right.
749 Juliet Kilo, turn right direct to Skagit, time and maintain 4,000.
So you need to get your approach plate up.
And just to confirm, so approach 030
on your iPad.
Sky, are we turning heading 070 or was that taxi join?
Are we in some kind of clouds?
No.
Okay.
It's VFR.
That's the 29 Quebec, be cleared
Watch
through
your
the
heading.
Paine class Delta.
What?
Watch your heading.
29 Quebec, cleared through class Delta, Paine 296.
So you can see on the map, we're basically paralleling the course right now.
Left heading 3.
That's where I-type is, so he's probably going to bring us up past I-type and vector us between I-type and IWalk.
We are feeling in Whitby.
Yeah, we're over Whitby right now.
Kind of unstable air here because it moves, walking me to whatever.
32 Whiskey, contact
Yeah.
Whiskey approach
I'm
from
not
18.2.
into it. It's
0 Juliet, Romeo.
So whenever you have time like this, where we're just sitting and flying straight, this is your chance to do everything you can to get ready for what's happening next. Because once we get vectored on the course, everything's going to happen really fast. So right now he's just been giving us heading, so the way our GPS is set doesn't really matter. But we're doing a GPS approach, so yes, confirming that we're on GPS mode with the magenta line is exactly what we want. And you should be repeating what you expect to be doing. So, you know, we'll probably enter before I-type. We're going to cross I-type at 2,000. After passing I-type, what are we descending to?
770.
Yep. And
That's
then,
our decision now.
yep. So we're descending to 770. And then what are the first steps of the missed approach?
We passed 16 right and
Romeo, 4 miles
climb
my
to
50, turn left heading 190.
1,100.
Maintain
And
2,000
climb
to establish
to 2,000, heading to Seppo.
Yep, right. Turn at 2,000 direct to Seppo.
Join the
Nice
approach,
job.
maintain 2,000 once established, here for the RNAV.
So just mentally preparing yourself, always staying ahead of the airplane is going to help this be so much easier for you.
The altitude, I'm maintaining it, huh?
Yeah, it's looking good.
I have my eyes on this
Good.
1.5 degrees.
It shows. Big improvement since the first time, huh?
Yes, the first time I didn't know where to put my eyes. I mean, now there's a setting of the airplane is built on the...
I know. I haven't even really had to say anything. Nice job. Alright, so you can see someone else is on the approach right now, so only one person can be on the approach at a time, so we're just probably going to keep on heading on 340 for now. Kind of boring.
Just the 80 Echo, turn right heading 050.
Right, 05080 Echo.
Just the 54 Whiskey, if you're not already, change my frequency 128.5.
We're on, we are on.
Okay, so go back into the, yep, go to proc, because we're clearly being activated vectors to final.
For Whiskey,
Go to map.
request the procedure turn at IWalk.
Right. And now you can see that he's turning us directly to the course at the moment, right? See, now we're heading towards the course. So we'll probably receive one more heading change before being cleared onto the course. Once we get closer, you're going to be waiting for the CDI to come in, and you'll have to anticipate turning onto the course.
Okay, so it's not direct to I-walk, it's direct to the course.
This is vectors to final.
Okay.
Yep, so as soon as the CDI starts to move in, we're going to turn onto the course.
Okay.
But he'll probably give us one more heading before that happens.
Yeah, because to
Northwest of Harvey.
So now you can see we're 5 miles from I-type currently.
Victor, Sierra.
1 mile before I-type, we're going to slow down to 90 knots. Half a mile to I-type, we'll put 10 degrees. Normally I do 90 knots and 10 degrees at half a mile. This is our first time doing it. We'll just give ourselves a little bit more time with the 90 knots.
6641, maintain Kilo Juliet.
So remember, this approach has a vertical guidance, so you can see how it says G right there. So you'll see once we get close to I-type, the diamond will come down.
Harvey Field, 1,800, altimeter
And then you're going to have to use the CDI and the vertical guidance.
Position correct, 29er, 89er, 20 Foxtrot. That's the 8 Sierra Echo, you're 4 miles from I-Tippy, turn right heading 130, maintain 2,000 to establish on final approach course, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 16 right, Paine.
Right 130, maintain 2,000 till established on the course, clear RNAV Yankee 16 right, 80 Echo. So he's given us our final vector to kind of turn us to be like at less of an angle with the course. But
I
now,
copy is 1.6.
Yep, and now the needle is going to start to come in, and then you're going to join the course. See how the needle's coming in?
Oh yes.
Yep, so you're going to have to anticipate and join.
Oh, the needles, yes.
Yes, so you want to align the needle because we're getting onto the course.
Radar service determined, keep your beacon code, contact Boeing Tower, 118.5.
Now we're on the course.
4429 Quebec, have a great day.
I copy 3.5.
Yep.
Heading that way because there's a wind coming, and what happened like the last time.
Yep. You'll have to make corrections for the wind.
Hey.
So as we get closer,
I type in.
and as we get closer, the glide slope will come in, so it'll be just like an ILS, functionally speaking.
That's an 8 Sierra Echo on departure, fly published miss, contact Paine Tower, 132.95.
Talk to you on the mist, 132-905, 8 Sierra Echo.
So I type in.
Alright, now I'm going to contact Paine Tower. Paine Tower, Cessna 7380 Echo, RNAV Yankee 16 right.
Cessna 730 Echo, Paine Tower, runway 16 right, continue, report the mission approach.
16 right, continue, and we'll report them as 80 Echo.
1.5.
Then runway 19 Yankee traffic departing upwind is going to be westbound, right down departure to the north is approved, runway 16 right at Alpha 4.
See how the diamond is starting to come down?
Northbound, downwind departure approved, runway 16 right at Alpha 4, cleared for takeoff on 219 Yankee. Cool. Alright. So get off the brakes there. Cool. We'll begin that run.
5.5, 90 knots, right?
I'll help you get out there, and we're gonna.
Runway 19 when able to check the flag mark.
They're a westbound departure from the downwind. We're a northbound departure from the downwind, so we'll follow them, and then we're going to continue on after they turn west.
Great job.
Make it to control.
Now we're going to keep these two things centered, right, as we pass I-type. Right, that's I-type, so now we're descending to 770
Little
on glide slope.
line on the center line with that rudder. There we
So
go.
you're a little bit below glide
And you'll
slope,
notice as we
so
get
maybe
faster,
bring the
we
nose
more
up
left,
just a
more
bit.
Nose up, we'll need more right rudder. Not a ton, it's just going to be an ever so slight increase.
Maybe a touch more power. There's
Coming the radio is off.
Yeah, it's
Rotate.
Tanner.
And then let that airspeed come up.
Alright, perfect.
Grab 80. Right on. That's the takeoff. Now we continue to climb at 80.
Who are you learning more from, him or me?
Good lesson. Suck Mike. Is ready to roll. Northwest bound.
Beautiful. Great job, myself.
Right, lose it at Alpha 4.
1600.
Just give me a call sign again.
Now you're going below glide slope, so watch out. Bring your nose up. You're gaining a little too much airspeed. And on the throttle.
It happens kind of faster here.
Yep, it happens faster here. Make sure you're calling out your altitudes now so you don't miss it.
1200 and I'm kind of high right now.
500.
Okay, 1100. Kind of higher here.
Yep, watch your speed.
Density. 800 feet and 4.
And from right Kilo Charlie, do me a favor, continue upwind, I'll call that turn.
We are on the glide slope, 700 misapproach.
Okay. Tower Cessna 738 Echo, missed approach.
Cessna 80 Echo, for now, continue runway heading, continue the climb to 2000, I'll call your turn.
Runway heading, you'll call our turn, 80 Echo. Alright, so continue on the runway heading.
Go ahead and see right here about missed or downwind is traffic at 1,700. Once you get them in sight, Mr. Course turn approved behind them.
We've got that traffic in sight. Missed approach, turn approved behind them, 80 Echo. Alright, so continue on the runway heading for now. Activate missed approach.
Kilo Charlie, when able, just reset transponder. I'm not picking up your 80 SBR.
Alright, but just runway heading for now. So 163.
Left it off, 8 Kilo Charlie.
And you can continue to 2000.
Now, air 5 is preparing landing 1,700 like transit towards the water.
The other 5 Paine Tower, that transition is approved. Paine up to 2990.
2990, air 5.
And from 80 Echo, you can start that turn.
Start turn, 80 Echo. Alright, now you can start your turn to SFO. So just try to get the needle centered. And we're climbing at 2000. So actually press direct 2. We're going direct to assess, so... Yep, so now you should be able to follow it. Sorry, my mistake. I should have just told you to do direct 2 as soon as we started the turn. My bad.
Alright, Kilo Charlie, traffic 1 o'clock, 1 mile Cessna westbound, talking with approach altitude indicates 1,900.
Hey, Kilo Charlie's looking.
Alright, Kilo Charlie, if you don't have them in sight, suggest you begin a descent to back to 1,500, and then when you get them in sight, you can resume on altitude and course.
I got him.
Alright, Kilo Charlie, roger. Airlift 5, traffic 1 o'clock,
Watch out, we have someone
with approach altitude indicates
right there.
1,900.
So it gets to 2000.
Airlift 5, traffic in sight.
Airlift 5, thank you.
Wow, that's really close.
Finger 1,
what?
Charlie, Airlift straight off 4, clear
The
takeoff.
guy right here.
Call 46 right Alpha 41, take a Charlie.
Running off the tower.
Uniform, Alpha 3 ready to go.
Departure.
The guy got me.
Yeah, I see him.
By the published message, I do have to listen.
Yeah, approach Cessna 738 Echo 2000 on missed approach.
This is 732 Echo, departure ready contact, maintain 2000, say it to.
Maintain 2000, requesting Paine, ILS Yankee 16 right, full stop.
80 Echo, roger that, turn right heading 330, vectors for the ILS.
Right 330, vector for the ILS 80 Echo. Okay, so he says to expect vectors 330. Heading 330.
Come on, 4444, clear.
You have 300.
Come on, 4444, clear.
Yeah, I have here.
330. Heading 330.
111 Tango Charlie 1,500, climbing 2,000, runway heading.
Okay.
Here, 111.
He said to expect vectors for the ILS.
Maintain 4,000.
So right now we have the RNAV Yankee in our procedure. So load ILS Yankee 16 right for vectors.
6132 Golf, 170.
Tango Charlie.
On arrival.
No, we're doing an approach. I said load approach ILS Yankee 16 right.
Port Angeles, what is your call?
Approach.
6132 Golf.
And he said to expect vectors.
ILS Yankee.
Yep, watch your heading.
ILS Yankee. Load and activate.
Yes. Contact approach 123.9er.
123.9 or 1.
See how when we activated the ILS, the CDI turned green because we're using the localizer frequency.
You are radar contact 11 miles southeast of the Jefferson County Airport, 4,000.
Make sure that the procedure makes sense. So in flight plan.
9932 Golf.
Okay, we do a missed approach to, full cross. I-type B.
Clear to climb through Bravo.
We don't want the missed approach. So when the gas...
Paine Tower 132.9.
Yeah, so the missed approach always stays in there.
Okay.
Because what if we do need to do a missed approach?
We accept.
Yep, watch your heading. Okay, I'm going to brief the ILS Yankee 16 right. So like I said, this is a checklist for your approach. So we're going to... This is our opportunity to get everything ready for the approach, right? Alright, we will be doing the ILS Yankee in 16 right into Paine Field International. We already have the ATIS. We're talking to Seattle approach.
Echo, turn right heading 360.
Right 360, ATR Echo.
That's the 32 Golf. Contact would be approach on 118.2.
Okay. We already have Paine Tower in standby on Comp 1. We have Paine Ground on Comp 2. Our localizer frequency is 109.3, so let me confirm. Yes, it is. And I can see that the approach course is 163 on the nav 1. Confirm it's in here. 109.3 is active, and we have to identify it. Okay, it's active.
0 Romeo traffic.
And then the way to identify the nav on here is that IPAE, the white lettering on top, means that it's identified. So I know they're both working right now.
Okay.
Timo 4444.
Okay.
Contact would be approach on 118.2.
So our final approach course is 163. That's accurate course 163, 163. Watch here. Heading, yep. We expect to cross I-type at 2,000. We are at 2,000 currently. We are expecting vectors to final, so that makes sense. Our ILS decision altitude is again 770. Airport elevation is 608, touchdown zone elevation 570. Our missed approach procedure is to climb to 1,100, then climbing right turn to 2,000 on heading 280, and outbound on Paine VOR radial 236 to Acefo 9 DME and hold.
Just want to watch the hour.
Okay.
Inbound, I have the post clerk clearly.
So DME is required, simultaneous reception of Paine VOR and Paine DME.
Echo, turn right heading 060.
Right 060, 80 go.
Kenmore 1212.
Circling runway 34 right, not authorized at night.
Kenmore 1212.
DME from Paine VOR DME. Right, VGSI and ILS glide path not coincidence, so our VGSI angle is 3 degrees. Pilot controlled lighting on 132.905. We are receiving vectors to final. We are currently at 2,000. Expect to join course before our final approach fix of I-type. Upon crossing I-type, we will capture the glide slope and descend to our decision altitude of 770. So it'll be the same thing. They're going to give us another heading change, and then we're going to capture the CDI.
Take a picture.
What?
Take a picture.
So when you take, so at 770, you'll take off your foggles and complete.
Your Echo 4 miles from Itipi, turn right heading 130, maintain 2000 to establish on the localizer. Clear to ILS Yankee, area 16 right Paine.
Right, 130, maintain 2000 until established on the course. Clear ILS Yankee, 16 right, 80 Echo.
Approach, that's 5254.
Alright, that was our final vector, and now we will join the course.
That's the 5254 Whiskey, so approach radar contact, Delta 89er, maintain 2000.
That final vector is pretty much always within 30 degrees of the course, so we're going to heading 130, our course is 160.
Equals 2.9.
Also approach maintain 4000.
Tail approach, Sportsman 881 Gulf Sierra 5000.
Beautiful.
Arlington.
Oh my goodness, don't let it get to your head. We still got to finish this
I
thing.
am already a professional. I mean, I want Jellica today to pass my check
Yeah,
right now.
Oh my God, please.
Okay, it's happy 2 miles.
That's the 8 Echo, contact Paine Tower 132.95.
Paine Tower 132.95, thank you, 80 Echo.
Thanks.
Paine Tower, Cessna 7380 Echo, ILS Yankee, 16 right.
So 7380 Echo, Paine Tower, runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land, 80 Echo.
Okay, 2,000 feet. Let me get the localizer here. Okay, 190. 1,900. Nice slope. 1,800. Nice. 9. 90. Light IP. No. Right, what was that?
Just your altitude bug. That's okay. Remember, it gets more sensitive as you get closer.
Ninety knots. 600.
500.
Okay. 1,100. And I wait kind of higher now. That's why.
Yep.
I don't see. Okay. 900.
Right, follow the pappies all the way down.
Okay. 80 off, now 30. Breathing all the energy that I have.
Okay, nope, stop over controlling, stop over controlling. Idle. Okay, just let it roll out to the next one.
Yeah.
This is Nate Zero, Echo, contact ground point 8.
Ground point 8, Sierra Echo.
Over controlling. I was over controlling there.
Yeah, we're moving the ailerons around like this. Okay. Let's just switch to ground before.
Huh?
Switch to the ground frequency first, and then do the after landing.
Okay, after landing, flaps up, what is it called? I forgot this. For landing. Mixture.
So turn off your strobes.
Okay, transponder to the ground, it doesn't matter. Lights, okay. Okay, hang ground.
And then transponder, put back on VFR. There you go.
Vehicle or straight?
Paine ground Cessna 7380 Echo Alpha 3, taxi to Rico.
Aircraft at Alpha 3, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
Taxi via Alpha Charlie 30 Echo.
Alright, nice job.
Well, the landing
Good
was like
first day.
kind of upsetting.
That's okay. Most people really struggled to make that transition from wearing foggles to landing 30 seconds after that.
Yes.
Most people's landings kind of get a little bit worse during instrument training.
Wow.
Because it's not like private pilot where we're always practicing landing. The only time we're going to land is when we're done for the day, pretty much.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah? How do you feel after doing this too?
Well, I feel more accomplished. I mean, I'm building this knowledge base situation. Charlie, Alpha Charlie.
So,
yeah, I feel that.
I feel.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
When I talk?
Your microphone's not sensitive enough.
Okay, so I feel that not having external thing, you have to develop some other alternative.
Yep. So that's kind of why I was talking. So you already got under control your instrument scan. So that's kind of why I kept making comments looking at the map, because that's kind of the only other way you'll know where you are, right? So we were on heading 340, which is the reciprocal of heading 160. We know we were doing an approach at 160, so traveling parallel to that course, 340 made sense. And looking at the map, you can see we're over Whidbey. Once he started giving us low down, jeez. Reduce the power, Marcella. Reduce the power.
Paine ground, Cessna 4650 Papa at Golf 4, requesting taxi.
So we're trying to, I'm trying to awaken your situational awareness in that way, because you can't look outside the window anymore.
To Beaver parking.
Also, one thing I keep forgetting to do, we both keep forgetting the instrument check while we're taxiing. You're the only student that I ever forget this with. So, yeah. I'm saying this on camera for both of us to remember next time.
You know why? Because I'm so, you are so busy teaching me that you forget shit.
I do. I'm too distracted by how you forget every other checklist item.
I skip items. Okay. Yes. You will be a better by eye with me, because I'm gonna stretch your knowledge.
I know.
Your workload too. Okay. Shut down.
Oh my freaking gosh, Ashley. This was a very hard work situation.
Feel tired after that?
Tired Oh, mentally,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Imagine I was doing all the radio.
Imagine if I to do all the I have to be organized to fly.
Exactly.
Organizing my
And
mind.
I did the approach briefing while you're flying. So next time you have to do the approach briefing while you fly.
No.
I helped you with the
This is
GPS.
torture.
I did all of the radio.
Some
We're gonna
part of
keep
me,
on offloading work from me to you.
some part of me saying, why don't you stay VFR pilot and shut up and just stop doing this? Yeah, because we are spoiled. I mean, VFR pilots, we are spoiled. We do whatever we want unless, just whatever, we ask and they might give us that, Yeah, so that's incredible. I mean, it's incredible how different this is.
Okay, but the funny thing is that the more of this flying you do, when you go back to VFR, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, VFR is so much work. Because with IFR, they just tell you exactly what to do.
Oh, that's true.
So you're gonna flip flop.
Yeah, okay, so yeah.
And I bet you that flight wasn't even more than 1.2 or 1.3. It was, in actuality, a very short flight.
Yeah, we do short flights now with this because it's too much, it's a lot of work. I mean, imagine doing it again.
Yeah, well, you'll eventually build up to where you can do 3, and we can go to different airports.
Okay.
So don't worry, it'll happen.
Yeah.